Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Right Gamer Guy with another episode of Elk Mountain new farm build. And you notice there's some changes on our farm. So right behind me is going to be our new chicken pens. Now, we already have 500 chickens right here within these two outdoor pens. Now we have two buildings that we are going to place 10,000 chickens. That's right. You heard me. 10,000 chickens. I am going to go whole hog, well, whole chicken in this new farm build. As you can see, we have a new trailer. This is an auto load trailer. On here are eggs that we need to go sell. We have 4,000 liters of eggs that we need to go sell at the market. I also have added 40 cows to our cattle farm, to our cattle barn here. And the reason why I did that is because I want to build up the milk, and I want to sell the milk and see where we're at as far as money wise. Is it worth keeping the cows, or are we making more money off the chickens? I think the chicken eggs are going to make us more money. Eventually, I think what I want to do is either add like an ice cream factory or a cake factory. That way we can use the milk and the eggs, make some flour in order to create a better product that will give us more money. But that is down the road. That's in the future. As right now, for the current time, we are going to really focus our energy on our chickens because they make us a lot of money, and it doesn't take that much to do other than feed them. We have a huge sorghum field behind these cattle, these chicken houses that we also need to harvest today. I have bought a new harvester. It is a harvester, the 2188, the Case International 2188 with a 20-foot header. And I did that because I want to be more efficient when it comes to harvesting our fields, so it doesn't take as much time. Now, I do still have the other case that I will use for the smaller fields. But for the bigger fields, we want to use the Case International 2188, again, with the 20-foot header. I have also added, I have the Mack truck with the trailer, with the grain trailer, but I've added a pup trailer as well. So now we have the grain, the grain trailer with a pup trailer in order to hold more grain so we aren't having to unload and reload as often. Again, we're all about efficiency, all about how we can make our farm more efficient, and this is exactly how we're going to do it, guys. We are going to make this farm is going to be really efficient. It's going to be very productive, and it's going to make us a lot of money just by chickens. We are going all in with chickens. So let's get started. We're going to hop into our tractor here, our Case International 1455. We're going to fire this bad boy up. We're going to go to town. We're going to sell our eggs. And then once we get back, we are going to buy all of our chickens. Again, like I said, we're going to buy 10,000 chickens. And I know you guys are like, man, that's a lot of chickens. But I'm telling you guys, it's going to be worth it. It really is going to be 100% worth it. You just have to trust me on that because one, it doesn't take as much to work them, and I'm not talking about having to, you don't have to clean their pens, you don't have to water them. All you have to do is feed them grain, which is sorghum, barley, wheat, any grain material. But what's great is that as I said in previous episodes, that sorghum grows at a much faster rate in this game than any other grain that we can buy. So that is where we're going to focus on. As you can see up here, coming up to my left, is our huge sorghum field that we planted a few episodes ago. It's ready. It is 100% ready to be plowed or be harvested. Now, we have our fields over here where we harvest our wheat and sorghum. We need to work those fields today as well. We need to lime, we need to roll them, we need to lime, and then we need to plant our next sorghum crop because we need to keep these sorghum crops going. And we also have a new round baler, the Werner round baler. at request on TikTok, and we're going to use that hopefully in this episode as well to create more round bales for our cattle. Now, if we determine that our cows are not being not making as much money as we're putting into it, what we can do then is we can still make the round bales and we can still sell them at market, and we'll get some good money from them as well. So we are going to focus on making ourselves more money, and the reason why is because we're living off the land here, guys. Remember, we sold everything to move to Wyoming in order to live off the land, and that's exactly what we're doing. We found a lot of good luck so far with our chickens. They've been producing very well. They've been doing extremely well. They are all healthy, they are all happy, and they're all content. And all we're doing is feeding them. That's it. That's all we're doing is feeding them sorghum. Sorghum is our crop right now that we are doing very well at. And what's great is that we have the silo that we can store it in. We can sell it at market if we need extra money, which we really don't want to do that because we then would have to buy sorghum in order to feed our chickens. We don't want to do that. We want to not have to buy any wheat in order to feed our chickens, because then what we're doing is that only thing we're buying to feed our chickens is the seed that we use to plant our sorghum. So that is my thought process on that. So we're going to go to town. I'm not going to show me driving any further just because you have seen this before. I will be back with you guys whenever we arrive in town. All right, guys, we are back. We are in town. We are going to sell our eggs here, and we're going to the same spot. We're going to the local market because that is giving us the most amount of money for our eggs. So we're going to see how much money we get this time. Now we have 4,060 eggs, so which is 25% full on this trailer. Let's see how much money we get. Hopefully it auto loads for us. There we go. So $9,907 is what we just made on 4,000 eggs, which was 25% full. Honestly, guys, that is not a bad deal. I think that's a good amount of money for not having to put a lot of work into it. And what we can do is we can make even more money down the road by creating and turning our eggs into a higher quality product, which we will do, not right this second, but we will do down the road. So, you know, we can make a higher profit by, you know, making a higher quality product. But right now we're making good money on our eggs, $9,000. That ain't bad for 4,000 eggs. You know, that is a good deal. And this town absolutely loves our eggs. We're hearing good reviews in town about our eggs, so everyone likes it. We're going to keep providing this town with eggs. We're going to have so many eggs in this town, it's going to be crazy. So we're headed back to our farm where we can harvest our sorghum field. So I'll be right back with you once we get back to the farm. All right, we made it back, and I just want to show everyone what these chicken houses look like. So this is our chicken coop that we're going to house our chickens. Each one of these holds 5,000. So that's why I said that we'll have 10,000 chickens. So we're going to house 10,000 chickens here. But what we want to do first is we want to harvest our sorghum. That way we have the food that we can then put into the silos in the pens. See, there's silos here. That way we have them before we add our chickens. So we're going to hop into our harvester. This is our Case International, the 2188. This thing, it looks new. It is brand new, but it's actually made in the 90s. So this is still an older model. But this is the Axle Flow 2188 Case International. And with a 20 foot header. We are going to hop in this bad boy. I haven't used this before, so we're going to see how this works. Oh, look at that. Listen to that. Drop our header down. And we're going to make straw as well. See, sorghum doesn't get all the way down. I don't know why. Straw not available. So we cannot make straw. That's why it doesn't go all the way down and take the stalk. The header is just taking the head from the sorghum. This is not taking the entire crop. I need to find a way to enable to make straw from this, because having straw would come in handy. All right, I'm going to time lapse this, that way you guys can see. This is our new case here, and I'll be back with you guys whenever we're done. So this holds 40,000 liters of sorghum. It's 98% full, but we might as well go over here and add it to our grain, our silo here while we are thinking about it. Hopefully we can maneuver in here, okay? I start with the last trailer, I believe. Should be good there. Oh shit. What's it doing? We just dumped our sorghum everywhere. Now we're stuck. That did not turn out very well. I don't know why it was unloading on the ground. No, I don't want it on the ground. I just want to add it to our... Why won't it let me? There we go. That was so weird. Now we have sorghum on the ground, but that's okay. I'm not sure how much this holds. Quite a bit, actually. So that emptied that one, okay. So let's go out and around and we'll go to the other one and we'll see how full these are. It will have enough sorghum for a while. Because that will hold it in and it will feed our chickens for us. But I need to figure out why that sorghum just kind of dumped on the ground like that. If we can get over this hump here, I don't know. I think we'll just leave that sit there. Now, why won't it let me dump? Doesn't make any sense. It will not let me put it in there for whatever reason. No matter what I do. I don't understand. Will let me, yep, it'll let me unload in that one. So that sorghum or that grain silo is, maybe it's not full. So now it's full. How full is it? $38,000 liters. Is there anything in this thing? No. No, there's nothing in that one. I don't understand. Maybe they're too close together? I have no idea. We are going to add our chickens now. And we're going to buy... We can buy 60 at a time. It's going to take forever. I wish we can just put in how many we need. I don't understand why it's allowing only 60 at a time. Now I can only buy... Oh, I have to have a mix of big and little. No. What's this thing doing? This is very tedious. There's 2,600. I don't want the roosters. I wish you could type in how many you wanted. There's 3,000. We're going to stop there. And there's our chickens. There's 3,000 chickens in there. Okay. I want to see how fast it'll take for 3,000 chickens, how long it's going to take to generate eggs. And look, already generating eggs. Look at that. Already generating eggs already. It created 81 pieces of eggs already. I wish I could figure out why it won't let me. There's no food in there. So we have 3,000 eggs, or 3,000 chickens. Let's add some more. I wanted to get to 5,000. Almost there. All right, now we have 5,000. We have our 5,000 eggs. Or 5,000 chickens. I think what I'm going to do here is... maybe this is too close together. So I'm going to move it There. I moved it down a little bit. Maybe that is why it would not let me add it. I don't know. I'll have to try later. But how many chickens do we have now? Total, let's see. We have a bunch. So there's doesn't give us a there's 180. There's quite a bit. We know we have 5,000 here. There's there's 240 more. There's 180. So we have 5,520 chickens. Halfway there to our 10,000, which we have the other chicken coop that we need to add more to. And we already have generated eggs in this pen. And then of course we need to clean up our sorghum mess, but there's more eggs there. And we have more eggs there. So we have a lot of eggs. And then we have 7,000 liters of milk. So we have a lot of that as well. And again, I don't know what it pays the most. I don't know what gives us the most money. I think it's eggs. I really do. We're going to hire a worker to finish our field here. And it's getting close to dark time. Anyway. We'll let him finish. I wonder if I can... see if we can... see if we can hire two at once. I don't know if we can or not. We're going to try and see if we can hire 2 people at once to do this field for us. We have more field work that needs done, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Go down to the opposite end here and see if we can have them do this field as well. Now, I do not have a straw mod attached or installed. That's why the sorghum is not cut to the base. It's only the header. I wish I would have gotten the straw mod. But I did not do that yet. So now we don't have any straw to generate. But that's okay. We'll have to make do with what we have, right? So yeah, we have 2 AI workers now who is doing the fields for us. I just want them to finish it, and that way we can be done with this field. This is a big field. And we can wait for they're gonna have to refill us. See if we have any more eggs here. There's our sorghum. Okay, anyway. So we have 369 eggs already. And we just put these chickens in here. This is gonna generate a lot of eggs for us. And there we have it. We have over 5,000 chickens. And the next episode we'll add another 5,000, bringing it over 10,000 chickens here on our farm. I hope you guys enjoy the video. And as always, if you have not left me a follow, go ahead and follow me on YouTube. Turn notifications on. Hit that thumbs up if you really like the episode. I hope you guys have a great day. This is Roy Gamer Guy. Happy farming.